How you doing? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Clear signs you are a true INFJ, rarest personality type. INFJ is one of 16 personality types that was defined by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI. It stands for introversion preferred to extraversion. That is the I. People who are more introverted focus their energy and direction inwards, and they're generally quiet and reserved. They enjoy privacy and solitude, and they prefer small, tight-knit groups to large social gatherings. The N in INFJ stands for intuition. These people, they tend to act on intuition for which they have a great affinity and incorporate abstract ideas while dealing with situations. They lean on the more creative and imaginative side. Then we have F, which stands for feeling, and this is referring to thinking. The INFJ, the F stands for feeling, and the NFJs, they have a need to relate to and empathize with others, and their decisions are based on personal and emotional factors rather than logic or non-facts. They refer to social implications while making a decision on any matter. Then the J in INFJ stands for judging. The NFJs are organized, they are focused, and they are decisive. They tend to follow through on their plans and projects. So the characteristics of the INFJ personality type is that, let's look at their strengths first. They are perfectionists. Every task that they undertake is done with utmost dedication. They are diplomatic. That means they are ready to fight for the values that they believe in. They are service-oriented. That is, they are strong-willed and they are decisive. The idea of success is based on the accomplishments and conditions of personal relationships. They are very insightful with a strong sense of conviction and integrity. They are also able to work on all angles when assigned a task, and they will always see a project through. And that focus is even more concentrated if it is related to something that they believe in. They have firm values and they are uncompromising with their ideals. They are conscientious and they are very warm, gentle, and caring towards others. They are quiet leaders with egalitarian views, and they are very protective of people, especially people with whom they share close bonds. They are intelligent, they are focused, and they are fast learners. They are creative, and they have a vivid imagination, along with good writing and communicating skills. They are also good listeners. They take commitments very seriously, and they aim at forming lifelong bonds. They constantly work on developing and perfecting their ideals, and they try to find the best approach to deal with a situation. They are unaware or ignorant towards how they project themselves. Now, that is one of their weaknesses. The other weaknesses of INFJ is that they are slightly non-flexible, and they are quick to dismiss input from others, particularly if it conflicts with their personal ideas or beliefs. They are judgmental, and they are quick to find fault in others. They sometimes have unreasonable and unrealistic expectations from situations and other people. They are intolerant towards others' weaknesses, they are stubborn, and they believe that they are always right. They sometimes tend to become obsessed with or passionate towards certain details rather than focusing on the big picture. They tend to have a quick temper, and they're sometimes intense and sarcastic, with a tendency to hold grudges. They are sometimes burdened by their ideals and the need to adhere to it, which causes tension, stress, and sometimes depression. They have a difficulty conveying inner thoughts, and they don't enjoy sharing them, making them secretive, overly suspicious at times, and hard to gauge, thus leading to miscommunication. They tend to be extravagant and thus bad at handling money. INFJ, their need to help and protect others can sometimes turn into vengeful fantasies to exact revenge on the wrongdoer. It is not usually acted upon though. The INFJs, they are impulsive at times and they tend to ignore their intuition under stressful situations. Now, INFJ in relationships. As friends, people with INFJ personality, they tend to search for real and deep connections. As friends, INFJs, they prefer people who understand their values and beliefs and who respect it. Thus, compatibility is a huge factor. They are likely to avoid friends from work circles or other situations where the interactions are rudimentary and only based on day-to-day acknowledgement. They are slow to share or trust, and they take a long time to form a bond. They avoid people who are drawn to them because of their mannerisms and eloquence. They are valued by friends for their empathy, kindness, and warm nature, along with their ability to inspire. INFJ as lovers, they are warm, they are affirming, they are supportive, and they are encouraging towards their partners. They are considerate, and they shower immense love on their other half. They also love receiving the same. They view physical intimacy in spiritual terms. They're not the ones for flings or casual relationships. They look out for a long-term companion. The aim of the INFJ is to have a perfect relationship, which can sometimes frustrate partners who are unable to keep up with them. They strive to keep their partners happy and their relationship healthy. Their sense of secrecy tends to create a communication gap. Once in a bad relationship, they find it hard to get out of it. They are not into materialistic shows of affection. They prefer actions that go deeper than mere acts of love. They are fiercely loyal and very trustworthy. They are the most compatible with ENFP and ENTP personality types. Although the personality types of ISFP, INTP, INTJ, and ENFP are very different. They are highly compatible with the INFJs. So, INFJs as parents, they are nurturing, caring, loving, and observant towards the growth and well-being of their child. They encourage their children to become independent, decisive, and responsible. They are patient and understanding. They try to inculcate their own values while letting them develop their own and guide them towards becoming better. Their value systems lead them to have high expectations from their children, which can sometimes be seen as too demanding. They are ready to sacrifice a lot for their children and form strong familial bonds. A child's failure to adhere to rules, expectations, and values can lead to disappointment and frustration. They give equal treatment, love, and affection to all their children. Their tendency to be protective is sometimes viewed as being too controlling by the child, which leads them to rebel. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Please subscribe. Remember, INFJs are known as counselors and protectors, and they are rare and hard to come by. But when you do, you are sure to find someone who will protect you and inspire you. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.